What's going on, folks? It's Cam Hilliard from Miller's RV and the hot Louisiana sun, here to show you an awesome toy hauler. Do you have a Toyota Tacoma? Do you have a 4Runner? Do you have a Chevy Colorado? Do you have a small half-ton vehicle, but you want to bring your four-wheelers or your golf cart with you? If you do, this could be perfect. So this is a 2025 Sunlite 14TH. This is a tiny but awesome toy hauler. With this, it only weighs 4,000 pounds fully loaded. You got about 1,700 pounds of carrying capacity. If you can't fit your toys in that, well, maybe you shouldn't be towing with a half ton in the first place. Let's check this thing out. All right, guys, so we switched around to the front corner of this, underneath or in front of your entry door side. So you do have an electric awning here. It is a carefree awning. You have an LED strip underneath, so that the vibes are nice after you come back from riding the trails or riding the dunes.
Nice.
You do have 4 stabilizer jacks here. They are manual, so if I would advise you to get one of the little attachments for your drill, where you can just lower them down with the drill. So much easier, will save you so much time. Also, you do have a propane quick connect here. So the quick connect, so you can hook up your Blackstone, you can hang out underneath the awning after a long day, whip up some burgers, and you'll be comfortable, you'll be happy as a pig in slop. Now in the front, this does have 2 propane tanks, which is really, really convenient. I think probably in most scenarios that will last you a long time unless you use tons of hot water or you do a lot of cooking, or if you're in really cold weather and using the furnace, or if you're combining all 3. But for most folks, 2 propane tanks on this size trailer will last you quite a while. Now you do have electric tongue jack, which is a big plus for me. The hand jacks, they're not that hard, but it's so much better just to hit a button and have it come up and down. And then also you do have the bottom of the jack where you remove the pin and it releases, I can't remember what it's called, kind of like extendo jack. So instead of having to wait so long for the jack to come up or come down whenever you're hooking up, you basically pull the pin, drop that thing, and then when you're ready to hook it up, you pull the pin again and push it up. And then so the motor doesn't even have to do that work. More importantly, you don't have to wait that long. So let's swing around the curbside. We'll show you your hookups, and then we'll go for what you're really waiting for, the toy hauler section. All right, guys, so on our curbside now, we're gonna have your water heater panel here, 30 amp hookup here, output for your furnace. This is going to be, it's not labeled, but that should be your black tank flush. This will be the city water connection. And scooting back, you're gonna have a 110 outlet here, which would actually be great for like an air compressor. Again, with the toy hauler, I'm sure you're gonna have a bunch of toys in there, so you can plug it in and air up stuff or use power tools outside. And then you're gonna have your input for your cable here, so you can watch all your favorite shows. Although most of you guys aren't doing that, you're probably streaming anyway. So now, without further ado, let's check out this toy hauler door. We've been trying to reach you regarding your car's extended warranty. We figured this was the only way we could get to you. All right, so I'm really not trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty, but if you need to call them, call them. No, I'm just joking, do what you want. All right, so inside the toy hauler area now, you can see we've got this screen here. This is such an awesome screen. It keeps out bugs and just makes this whole thing cozy. And on top of that, it is all magnetic. So you can pull it off and adjust it however you see fit. If you don't want it at all, then basically, like if you're not going to use this as a hangout area, take it off, roll it up, and put it in storage. For your bed, it's going to fold up just like this. Oh, are we locked in? Locked in on that side, and locked in on this side. Okay, now we're locked in. Now we would move these. I guess I really don't have to move these legs. I can leave them. We've got a little table area here. Look how sick that is. So I can put my wrenches and my power tools, whatever. I can just put them right here. I could also use this as like a little eating area. I could bring some bar stools and put it there. Like, that is super sick. I have no clue what these are. We'll open these for you in a second, tell you. But yeah, big open area here. Like I said at the beginning, you have 1,700 pounds that you can put in here. So you could put a 4-wheeler, you could put a dirt bike, you could put mountain bikes. I mean, you could get really creative with this. If you wanted to be super sick, I mean, you could even like change this window into a window that opens. You could turn this puppy into like a lemonade stand. I mean, dude, you could. God dog it, Caden. We're good, and that's my fault. Okay, it felt a little loose at first. It wasn't locked in. All right, we're good. Anyway, yeah, you could turn this into a lemonade stand or a snowball stand if you want. I mean, you get super creative with this. You do have your AC here, so it is a rooftop AC. Be plenty enough to cool this space. Yeah, this thing's sick. I'm gonna flip you around and show you where like the more like camper quarters are. But yeah, okay, good thing we found out this does need to lock in on both sides, not just one. All right, guys, so I'm flipped around here to the more like trailer area of the toy hauler. So to my right, we're gonna have 2 burners here. Microwave below that. I forgot to mention the burners do fold over, give you extra countertop space there. Microwave here, regular microwave. If you want to swap for convection, go for it. This will be your furnace here. Huge sink, man. Holy cow. Huge sink, big sink cover. Obviously this will work great as a cutting board. The sink head does not pull down, but you can kind of hula hoop it around and shoot it all over the place if you want. You're gonna have cabinets here, and that's solid, man. And then underneath there's our power cord, and then access to some plumbing as well. Looks like that could be your low point drains there. There's a window to the right here. Also, like any toy hauler, there are the vents where you can open up and let like the fumes escape. I think there's one of those on each side. Yeah, there's one over there too. So 2 of those. Over here to my left, we're gonna have our refrigerator. You do have separate fridge and freezer, and wow, this thing cools so fast, guys. We have had a battery hooked to this thing for like 30 minutes, and this freezer is, I don't know if you can see like condensation or anything, but it is already pretty darn cool. That's awesome. To the left, we're gonna have our shower here with a neat little shower curtain. That's kind of funny looking. But yeah, wet bath here. The toilet is plastic, that's kind of expected. And then obviously you shower in there, and pretty decent room. So the entry door is actually to my left. I showed you the toy hauler, I didn't show the entry door, but we have our entry door there with the screen door. So you have your rear screen and your screen door here, and then more storage as well. Now I did not mention, but there are 4 tie downs in the toy hauler area, so you can tie your gear down. You probably assume that if you know anything about toy haulers, but I do want to mention that you have that. You're gonna have a 12-volt fan up here, which is great just again for opening those up. Open this and turn that fan on and help vent out some of the fumes after you bring your toys back in. Yeah, guys, this thing is awesome. Like I said, it's only 4,000 pounds fully loaded, and putting 1,700 pounds in this, I could load this thing down. So this thing is absolutely sick. I want to check out those boxes. I told you I'd show you what's in them. Let's check it out. All right, guys, so we got this box now. We got our sturdy foundation here, now that it's locked in place like it should be. So let's see. I already opened the other one, so I kind of know what's in here. But let's see if what was in this box. So I told you that you could bring a stool and put to this, but hey, you've already got it. So we'll snap this into place. There's a little snap here. Locked and loaded. And there we go, guys. So like I mentioned, our strong foundation here. So we are building a strong foundation of subscribers. And sad truth is, 88% of you who are watching this video are not subscribed. Guys, do us a favor. If you made it this far, you love it, clearly. Like the video, subscribe to our channel. We're almost to 10,000 subscribers. And hey, when we get there, we've got something big to announce. So just stay tuned for that. We appreciate you guys stopping by. This was the Sunlite 14TH. And as always, enjoy the journey.